with God at the core, journaling dreams and discovering more stories.
Hello, my lovely friends. This is Teresa with Creatively Faithful, and I know that I said in my posts that I was not going to be doing videos for a while, but I wanted to do this haul video, and to be honest, I was just tired of sitting around and not doing anything in here. My craft room is my happy place, and although I wasn't feeling the best today, I thought, well, let me see if I can get in there and do something. So I have 2 videos to film today. I don't know if they'll both go up today. I'm thinking one will go up today, maybe this one, and then the other one I'm going to film today will go up on Monday. I'm not going to put out a schedule any longer because I just can't. So look at my community tab though on Monday, because I will have some information there on Monday for you to look and go. I'm going to try my best to do a blog post over on Buy Me a Coffee on Monday, and you can check that out and see, see all what I have to say. I'm going to do my best to get that up on Monday. So anyhow, I purchased, and I don't have an affiliate link or anything, but if you do go purchase, I would love for you to say in the comments where you, in the little notes where when you purchase something, I would love for you to say, where you heard about this, not necessarily, what YouTube channel you heard about this from. But like I've said before, I'm never fishing for affiliate links or anything, but I love Kell of a Plan. So I am going to sit all of this aside and show it to you one at a time. I wanted you to definitely see this box, and I purchased their new reading planner that came out last week. And so I'm going to set all this to the side, and then we'll go through it one bit at a time. Okay, so the things didn't necessarily come in this. All of these things didn't necessarily come in this box. So I just kind of put as many things as would fit in the box in there. So it's such a gorgeous box. I'm probably going to keep it just because it's so pretty. I love some pretty things. Okay, so here is the planner. I'm sure if you're looking for reading planners, you may have seen these. I purchased last year's as well to go along with my regular planner. And I was going to use it as kind of like a catch-all for my just kind of to house my reading stuff until I could get them put into my regular reading planner. But as you know, I decided I needed to take something off my plate last year, or this year, I'm sorry. I needed to take something off my plate, and the beautiful reading planner our journal that I had set up as a reading planner, I just couldn't keep up with it. And I think this is going to be a whole lot easier to keep up with. So anyhow, I'm going to try. So it says, so many books, so little time. So that's the cover. And then these lovely florals is the inside cover. So you could use it either way. And then we have, this is your year. We have a 100-book challenge, and I will link in the description box down below to a specific video that Heather from Kell of a Plan did to, she kind of did a specific video to show you how to print these. Okay, so we have a 100-book challenge. Now, I know that I cannot read 100 books in a year. My goal for this year was 72 books, and I'm not going to even meet that. So, you can stop wherever you want to. You could white this out and put another number sticker over it for whatever. And then this is the yearly overview, and it's kind of like they call it pixels in color or something. But you have favorite book this year, favorite author this year, and favorite genre this year. And then you have this year's goals, the actual number read, how many books I read this year, and you can chart it by color, or you could chart your genres by color. So I like that. Then we have a reading challenge. Read a book that, and then you have all these different things that are kind of like a bingo challenge, and you can write the title in it. You could get real colorful and use all the colors, the green, the blue, the purple, the plum, and put them over here in brush lettering or script or something like that. And this is a reading bucket list. Now, I will tell you, I probably will not use this because they're activities that I cannot do in my with my health challenges. Attend a book festival, attend an author event. Those are kinds of things that I wouldn't be able to do. There are a couple on here that I could do, but not a lot of them. So I will probably take this out. Yes, I'll probably take this one out. Okay? And then you start with your TBR for the year. You could put 20. Well, I probably, let's see how many pages of that you have. Just one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, I know I can read more than 20. And I know I can read more than 40. So, I don't know. I don't know how I'll do this. Leave me some comments down below as to what you think I could cover this up with and do it instead. I think I might know. This year in my journal that I started out with, I did a bingo board that was an author bingo board. Now, I haven't kept up with it very well, but I could do that. And that way it would be right here. I would look at it all the time. So I might do that there. But give me, if you have any other ideas as to what I could cover this up with, that would be great. Okay, then we have book of the month. What was your book of the month for each month of the year? Okay, and then we have these dividers. We have reading gives us somewhere to go when we have to stay where we are. And so there are 12 of them, so you could label them, with one of her dated basics sticker books with the month. I'm sorry. I am being more flustered than I should be, and more flustered than I normally am. And then we have that on this side. So I'll go through how this one goes, or how this goes, and then I'll just show you the dividers. So we have our monthly reads, and we have this month's reading goals, and then you have daily reading habit tracker. You could just put the 1 through 30, 1 through 28, 1 through 31 over here, and just, did you read that day? Or maybe something else you want to track. How many pages you read that day. You could squeeze in how many pages you read that day. And then books read this month. And then you have a rating key, total books read this month, and favorite book this month. So you have that at the beginning of every month. Then you have a monthly again, you could use the dated basics to date everything because this is an undated planner. And then your monthly reading list. Let me go back and look at something because yeah. Okay. Then your weekly reading, that's how that one looks. You can date it up here, and then you have your daily reading tracker, your weekly reading goal, total read this week. Now you could do books, or you could do pages, or you could do both. And then what I'm reading, you know, you have a space for every day. And then thoughts on reading, you have, you know, a long space on how to, you know, on what you might want to write about that day. So like, let's say you started a book on Monday. So you put in what I'm reading here, but you don't finish it until Thursday. I would just draw an arrow down here to Thursday, knowing that I, you know, read that same book all the way till Thursday. And I would like, especially if I read that book, same book every single day that week, or Monday through Thursday, I would put, you know, my thoughts on reading. What were my thoughts on Monday from what I read? What were my thoughts on Tuesday? And then your total read each day, total pages read. Reviews, you could use this for, you know, last year's planner had quotes right here. So you could put your favorite quote, you know, again, and then you have some books there for a little bookshelf. And so those are all of the pages that you have for the week. You have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have a blank lined page at the back. Now, what I like to do, because that's for the whole month, what I like to do is I like to have reading thoughts, or, you know, what were my reflections on my reading for that month. And so that's how I would use that page. Okay, then we have our dividers. Rainy days should be spent at home with a cup of tea and a great book. I love these dividers. They're so beautiful. The next divider is if you don't like to read, you just haven't found the right book. That is so true. A book is a dream you hold in your hands. And then this is the same as the cover. So many books, so little time. This book pairs well with a hot cup of coffee. I like that one. Between the pages of a book is a wonderful place to be. I read so that I can live more than one life in one place. I'm sorry, I'm not showing you the back of them. And the back of them is just as beautiful as the front of them. When you lose yourself in a book, you find yourself too. Reading is essential for those who wish to rise above the ordinary. That one's just floral on the back. Books don't just go with you, they take you where you've never been. And those big, beautiful florals. And then this is my favorite one because I read a book this year that did this to me. I had never, ever read a book that did this to me before. Some books you read, some books you enjoy, and some books swallow you up heart and soul. This year, I'm 68 years old, guys, and this year I read a book for the first time ever that did that. So That was, okay. And then we have, oh, let's see the back. Then you just have some books on the back. And then you have book reviews. If loving this book is wrong, then I do not want to be right. And then you have some book reviews right here. What I may do with the book reviews, and I purchased a second package of book reviews. This is also sold individually. And I may take out this book reviews and put my book reviews at the end of every month, because I kind of like my little book reviews to be with that month. So that is definitely what I may do. So we'll see. And then this is book club, and I would did I read this one? If loving this book is wrong, then I do not want to be right. I think so. Books are better when they are shared. And this is for book club. And then that's the back of the divider. And this is the book club schedule. Now, I participate in only online book clubs. And I am in one that is a definite. I may be in 2 next year. And then I also have some, I also have occasionally buddy read a book with somebody. So I think that's what I would do with this. But let me know if you would retitle this and say something different. So, but we don't have a meeting date. Well, I guess the meeting date would be when you discuss the book, and the meeting location would just be online. And then, but I do really like this, format in order to, so you can be able to discuss it. And I would fill this out before the discussion time, so I would feel like I could, really discuss it. So the book club sheets say title, author, genre, start and end date, your favorite part and why, your favorite characters and why, your favorite quote and why, what did you not like, your rating and why, and other thoughts and questions. So you have several of those. And I think there was, let's see how many you have. I'll let you know. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, let me start over. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have 11. I don't know why you don't have 12, but you have 11. And these pages are very, very thick, guys. They are thick. So, you're not going to have any bleed through, and they're going to hold up. Okay, so I already showed you this, that I purchased these book review extra pages. So I'm going to set these over here. I purchased these as well, just in case I wanted to use them in here to, to mark anything else off. They are the dashboards that go with the planner. So we have that design. We have that design. Maybe I should just show it. That design. That design is gorgeous. This one. This one is gorgeous too. And then this one with the big bow. And then you have some labels as to how you could label them. Now, what you could probably do is, although you don't have enough, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'd have to buy another package to use them like if you did want to move the book reviews to the month, we'll just go back here. Okay, let's say we wanted our book reviews at the end of, so this would be December. We wanted our book reviews at the end. We could use, you know, the dashboard. You could make for yourself a pretty page that said December book reviews, and then put your book review pages behind this, which that's maybe what I do. Maybe what I do. But let me know what you would do. I'm interested to know what you would do. Okay. So, and then, okay, so I didn't just buy that. I bought almost the entire collection of the reading planner, of the reading planner release. I will link that in the description box down below to specifically that page. Last year, she also had a Kindle cover that came out, and I purchased it even when I didn't have a Kindle, because I knew I was going to get a Kindle for Christmas. But I didn't know they were going to change the Kindle. And so the one that I had purchased did not, my Kindle would not fit in. So I purchased this one, and my Kindle will fit in it. And I wanted to wait to this video before I put my Kindle in it. So I'm going to be very excited to start using that. So then we had, in the reading release, we had 3 sticker books. And we have a sticker book that matches the, I'm just going to do a quick flip through, because if you wanted to, I don't want this video to be too long, you could really find, you know, these sheet by sheet showing online. So you have florals, and some people, some autumn looking decor, all in the same artwork style as the planner, same color style. This one is same books. Then you have some monthly stickers. You have some monthly long stickers. You have some checklists and those. And then these are specifically designed to go on your weekly sheets. This will fit in, you know, these will all fit in a certain box on those weekly sheets. And then your these washi strips down at the bottom, they were specifically designed to fit those books. And then we have some floral, some other kind of washies. We have some unlined things. And then we have some regular boxes and bullet points. I love bullet points. And then we have some short little book reviews if you wanted to do that. And then we have some quotes. Some currently reading monthly goal, those kinds of things, and rating. Now these are on clear. So what I heard Heather say was you could just kind of like do a highlight underneath the underneath these, because these would be hard to write on top of. You know, like draw a highlight that would be 3 stars or 4 stars or 5 stars. And then another sheet of those. And then you have 2 sheets of quotes that a lot of them are the same quotes that are on the dividers. So there's that book. Then we have Reading Basics, and it has just some different color and designs, and you know, and then you have different, the stickers, the paper stickers for each little collection are formatted to fit those weekly sheets and monthly sheets. This one is pretty. So you have different, like just different collections. This one's really pretty. That one's looks very Valentine-ish. And then you have the same stickers in, you know, that were in that book. And let's see if you have the same quotes. I am thinking so. Yes. And so the quotes in this page are the same as the quotes in this page, in this book, sorry. So if you're, like, let's say, if loving this book is wrong, then I do not want to be right. Let's say you use that 1 week, and then 6 weeks down the road, you know, that quote just fits. You know, you don't have to, because you have like 4 of them if you buy 2 sticker books. So you can use your stickers without, you know, fear that I'm using it, I won't have it again to use it, which is something I do a lot. And this sticker book is just a kind of cutesy. I don't really like cutesy in my journals and stuff, but I'm gonna embrace it because it's cute. I didn't want to do it, you know, not use it or not get it, because there was some couple things in here that I really liked. So, and actually I really do like having lots and lots of box choices. So even if I don't use the stickers, I really like this one for the St. Patrick's Day theme. My birthday's in March, so I thought that would be a cute one to use for my birthday month. And then we have another Valentine one. We have a winter one. So this is going to be fun to set up. So that is all the reading planner stuff I purchased. So like I said, I will link that down below. Then I purchased these things in addition to the reading planner. I purchased a vertical planner extension pack because I kind of put my own planner together. And so I use a vertical layout for my planner. So I will be using these. I had to buy 2, so I would have 12 months. And so that's what I'm using. And then, if you recall me seeing doing any of my, in my catch-all planner, showing you these weekly sheets that I do when I put a task list on the weekly, and I've designed them myself and everything. Well, I happened to see these when I was looking through the website, and they're daily sheets. Now, no, I would never, ever do a daily sheet, but I can change this to a weekly sheet. Then I won't have to recreate them myself. I won't have to worry about that I printed it out and it was on the wrong kind of paper and it was too thin. And so, so I did that. So I plan to use these as my weekly sheets. Then Heather just released, the reading stuff was released 2 weeks ago, and then last week she released, I forgot what it was called. Anyhow, I'll have it linked down below. And she released a planner. It was very cute, but I did not need it. And it was, and I'm on the hunt for just the sticker book, because she didn't sell the sticker book separately. But it was a notebook planner that had these daily sheets in it. And there was a special sticker book. because she has had before, and I'm sorry I'm showing you these and they're not in stock. She has had before daily florals that go with this daily sheet. So and there's quotes, and there's, you know, florals, and there's stickers. And what I want to show you is that there are stickers that kind of, you can, like right here, this is made to cover this up. These are made to cover up this. So I could, you know, cover this today up, which I will probably do every single time I do one. And I can cover it up and then write in this week. So I could write in, you know, I could make my own sticker to go up here and, you know, put, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really thought that through yet, but I do know that I want to use these for my weekly sheets, my weekly task sheets. Although, I purchased all these before I kind of started having these major health challenges. My health challenges for the past few months have been kind of minor, and then they started getting worse. So I am praying that I can use these things that I purchased like I want to. So, because it makes me happy. So, anyhow, this is the colorways of the first, just the daily florals. And this one's kind of bright and springy. And then we have, this one was volume 2. You have kind of the same, you know, those kind of stickers. Quotes. And then you have the same kind of these stickers. And then your colorways are, you know, I don't know, just different. Different than the other ones. So you have lots of different choices. And I'm thinking that, let's say I decided to use this 1 week for the weekly. Then I could use, well, are they before it? Yeah. So I could use these bullet points, these, you know, kinds of stickers, and, you know, everything would match. And I could probably make it last, except for these. I could make it last for, you know, because I wouldn't use all of these stickers on one sheet. So I could, you know, make it last. So this book would, you know, would last me quite a long while. So, beautiful, beautiful. And you know I love some florals. The only thing that I would probably add into these florals is finding some girls, some dolls, girls, whatever you want to call them, to go with. And, you know, to get in these colors. Let me know in the comments down below if you know of a place or you know of, you know, a good Etsy shop or something to get girls that, you know, to use in planner spreads. Okay, so that is all I have. I am very excited with what I have and, you know, what I purchased. I did purchase these. I don't know if I said this. I did purchase these off of a de-stash site on Facebook. There are several planner de-stash sites. And I just posted pictures from, you know, places that I found that I had these, and posted pictures of them and said in search of. So that's how you can take care of that. So I'm going to set up my little stuff so I can take a picture for my thumbnail. And so thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.
Scriptures written with care, growing in faith with love.